Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell in all the nations that forget Yahawah. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honor star apostles, a great millstone who will wear the titles of truth. Peace, love, blessings, salutations to Akim, that's part of the Bahasham that without the house of David. Alright, so through the spirit real quick, listening to the news, and the reason I brought out that specific scripture, the poor and the needy should not always be forgotten. Alright, now we know, I guess there's been wildfires in Maui, Hawaii, and I just heard on the news, which we know that this place is the whore, right, according to Revelations, right, this man that we're dealing with, Esau Edom, he can't keep himself at home. So, you know, in Maui, Hawaii, those are where those Polynesians, which you would call Samoans, you know, which we call them scriptural wise, through the spirit, we call them Japheth. All right, Japheth are not the Edomites. All right, Japheth is not the so-called white man. All right, Japheth. All right, who came out of Japheth were the Polynesians, man. All right, which you would know as Chinese, Japanese, Samoan, Tongan, Islanders, whatever, you know, that are amongst the heathens. Right now, like I said, the reason I'm bringing that scripture out is because, like I said, the poor and the needy should not be forgotten. That's talking about Israel. Right? We are the poor and the needy. And then you got President Biden sending FEMA over to Maui or Hawaii because of these fires that are going wild. All right, talking about they're gonna give them aid for however long they need it. Which it could be a setup anyway, because usually when the U.S. goes into another country or whatever the case may be, especially when they bring FEMA over there, you hear about a lot of missing people. You hear about a lot of people being detained. What else? You hear about a lot of unrighteous things, but still, in the point of fact, that a lesson through the spirit is the poor and the needy, which is us. See, they'll go send aid over to these other countries. All right, we're gonna help them out. We're gonna, you know, even if there even is that. But right here in America, where is the aid for the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? You know, what happened to the 40 acres and a mule? You got something out here in, it's getting even over this way, Skid Row, okay? You got hella fucking homeless people, which the Lord got them in that predicament because the scriptures talk about not leading a beggar's life, all right? It's a shameful life to lead a life of a beggar, all right? But still, all in all, the elites can snap their fingers and everybody could be basically living straight, okay? But see, they have a plan for this place, all right? They have a plan for this place. Oh my gosh. This fucking car cut off so laggy. But they have a so-called plan for this place, so to speak. And the plan revolves around, that's how hot it is out here, man. The car turning off. But the plan revolves in nothing that has to, like, basically, it's like that kind of, but like I said, they have a plan for this place, which is a global famine. All right, global famine, of course. Well, global famine, but famine over here mainly, all right, a dollar collapse, and they're so-called, because one thing you got to know about this place is, remember, this man is the forger of all lies. So one thing you got to know about this place through the Spirit is that, you know, when something goes on mainstream media or mainstream news, all right, that's not every time or all the time the case, all right? Because remember, the scriptures talk about this man deceiving the whole world. So that's not all the time the case. So when it happens over here, when they send FEMA or over here, it's going to be for mass death. All right. Now I heard somebody at the job speaking on, man, they're coming out with another pandemic, which we know that shit is underway. All right. They do it one time, they do it 2 times, it don't matter. But we know it's under the way because they need some sort of type of cause or reason to move on brothers. They need some reason to start executing people. They need a reason to start using guillotines, all right? But really it's the Lord, because the Lord said a sword is sharpened, all right? And that sword is sharpened for you 2/3, according to 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, all right? It talks about if judgment shall start, it shall start at my house. So, and also too, you know what, man? Let me say this about the poor and needy being not forgotten. I went to the gym and there's this Jake in there, this older Jake. You know, he's doing his thing. You know, which I don't hate on Jake. You know, they trying to stay fit, but he's an older Jake. He was having a conversation amongst his Issacharite, and basically the convo was, oh yeah, I'm trying to live to be 100, and they were talking about age. He was like, I'm trying to live to be 100 and something, and I'm like, man, like, you know, your life must be fire. You know what I mean? Your life must be fire, man. If you have the mind state or the willpower to try to fucking live, you know, to that specific age, or you want to see what? All right. Now, do I know how old he was? No, I don't know. But I mean, shit, man, you must be somewhat up there in age, all right, to make a statement like that. Because at the end of the day, like the scriptures say, Micah 2:10, it's not your rest. So ain't nobody trying to, you know, I mean, of course you're not gonna commit suicide or anything like that, but this life is not the life over here in America for the Israelite man, all right? It's not the life to look forward to as far as trying to fucking stay, because guess what's gonna happen when time prolongs? All right, it's gonna be more of this, more of that. It's gonna be more restrictions. It's gonna be more squeezing. All right, it's gonna be more problems for the poor, man. Remember what Nino Brown said on New Jack City? He said the problem is the rich get richer and the poor don't get a fucking thing, man. And that's what we're living in. And it's not, you know, us, according to 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, you know, we don't look at the temporal things, all right? We're looking forward to the eternal, because the eternal you can't see right now, but the temporal, all right, it's temporal, all right? The things that you can see are temporal. Why? Because this place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, and this man's going to be removed out of rulership. See, every heathen nations that had their time, the Lord have gave them their time to rule. The Lord has gave them their time, okay, to oppress the children of Israel, to have us in bondage, to build their bullshit, you know, their city, their societies, to make it great. What are you doing? Stupid. See, people out here are retarded, man. Man, this place is getting worse and worse. But you know, then he's giving them their time to rule, giving them there's a time and place for everything, all right? So, you know, we're looking forward to these heathens being put down low, like I read in Psalms the 9th chapter and the 17th verse. It says the wicked shall be turned into hell. Which we really read hell. I mean, when you look at the word hell, it means the grave, or it just means a place of low, hell, man, like a low status, a low stature, a low place, man. All right, because remember in Deuteronomy it says that these same curses that came on Israel are going to be put on our enemies. So these heathens, mainly the wicked, all right, they're going to become low, very, very low. Okay, meaning the Lord's going to strip them from the power that they have. He's going to put us on. We're going to be the head. They ain't going to be shit. They ain't even going to be the tail. They ain't going to be shit. All right, but we're going to be the head, and that's how it's going to be. All right, straight up and down. Okay, so, and it said the nations that them forgot the Most High, because you got these heathen nations. They done forgot the power that's put their ass, put a fire under their ass, man, for even just messing with us, man. You know? So, like I said, the poor and the needy shall not always be forgotten, man. All right, we almost out of here. We almost out of the whore, Babylon, so to speak, you know, America. And let them keep sending aid to fucking, and keep poking their nose in the shit, man. And guess what? It's all gonna backfire on them, man. Them weapons that they have through the spirit that, you know, the weapons that they have, the nuclear capability. Guess what? Everybody else got them now, and that's all through the spirit of the Lord. All right, so let them keep pushing them buttons. It's really the Lord. It's really Bahasham having them do specific things, because, like Proverbs the 21st chapter, the heart of the king is in the hand of the Heavenly Father. So the Lord is turning this thing however He wants to turn it, and He's having things go however He wants it to go. All right, because some's gonna spark off. All right, like it says in Obadiah, those that were confederate with you, we're just talking about NATO, all right, that was confederate with the U.S., all right, are going to turn their back on them, all right, going to forsake them. All right, so with that, I hope the point got across. I'm going to say, call on Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, HaKadosh. Double honors to our apostles, that great millstone who will wear the titles of truth. Peace, love, blessed salutations to you, occupants, part of the Bahasham, that house of David. Shalom.